Hey everyone, this is James, and this is my 4-hour chart of Bitcoin. It is April 23rd, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is BTC USD on the Bitfinex exchange. So what I like to go over first is that this is not investment advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Now the disclaimer's out of the way, what I like to talk about is the overall trend. So we had the euphoric stage, which was the bubble phase, and then we obviously had the aftermath, which is a series of lower highs and lower lows to accompany that. Here's the lower lows. So we can see that the overall market is in a downtrend since December, the top of the euphoric stage of the bubble market. So I'll go over the breakdown of the lines, but basically what we've done is we've broken through all the negative downtrend frequencies, okay? The market has put in a higher low above the 6,000 bottom. Now, I say higher low with reluctancy because we have to see if the market is going to create a new high. What I would consider a new high is if we can break above 91.77 on the Bitfinex exchange, right where this red line is. You can see we're very close to that line, very close to that line. All right, there's still a lot of sellers still in this area. We can see that. All right, they're holding price down. Buyers are trying to push price up. It keeps getting hammered back down, back down, back down. We keep, spiking up and down, up and down, up and down. We've formed this consolidation right here, a horizontal consolidation, which is basically about a 50-50 probability on which way price is going to go. Now, all the surprises so far have been to the upside. So if we can maintain this area, and let me zoom in a little closer, right? We see the purple uptrend line right here. Let me just circle it real quick. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. All right, here's the purple uptrend line. We broke slightly below it and then quickly regained it. And as long as we can maintain trading above here, this is obviously a bullish indication that there are more buyers than there are sellers, and the sellers are decreasing at the same time. So the pressure is pointing upward. Now, if we fail tonight, if we cannot break above 91.77, then what we're going to do is enter into the correction stage. As the correction stage unfolds, we are more than likely going to reach first the green line around maybe the 8,400 range, and then possibly into the 8,100 range. Okay, that would be a corrective move to a market that has made a massive run from 6,400 all the way up to about 9,000, okay? So it's been a very big move, about 2,400 points in the market. That is a monster move for Bitcoin. Now, a large portion of it is due to this long-range bar we see here, $1,200 bar. Now, we've seen these bars too appear multiple times in the charts. And then also down here, we can obviously see, oh, I missed one right here. You can obviously see the aftermath of what occurred after these long-range bars entered into the market, right? And we almost have a same repetitive pattern. So if we do not break above 91.77, we'll move to the corrective stage. If the corrective area holds and price starts to come back up, the question is, will we make a lower high? If we make a lower high, then obviously we have the repetition of the same pattern of manipulation. High, lower high, aftermath. Big bar bottom. Big bar bottom. High, lower high, aftermath. Right? Here's just the high, and boom, it just collapsed on itself. So this one kind of changed the pattern slightly. But anyways, this is what we see here. So if we do have the pullback and we cannot break above this high, which is roughly about 90, let me see real quick, 90.69. 90.69 is right here. If price cannot form a corrective move and then break above 90.69 and then thereafter break above 91.77, then this market is going to perform the same repetitive pattern, and this right here will be remembered as one of the biggest dupes, along with this move right here, for Bitcoin investors to suck as many retail traders in, so big money could then again dump into them, so they are holding the bag and big money can escape outside of their positions. We've also seen a massive influx of positive news articles with ridiculous calls for $250,000 Bitcoin, $1 million Bitcoin. Put your entire retirement and savings in there. Take all the money from your family, put it all into Bitcoin because everybody's going to have Lamborghinis and mansions on the moon. And literally the insanity is just about that, right? And I'm not even like joking to an extent on when I make those crazy comments that we've seen that, okay? So one thing I've not told people is that we did break outside of the boat formation, and we did talk about that boat formation, and this is a very secretive formation in charting, and since we broke out of that, you can obviously see what happened. We've started pushing back upwards. So as we enter into this consolidation zone, it's kind of keeping me hopeful that there's a possibility we could bust outside of 91.77. But like I said, if we do not do that, price is going to head down to the corrective move. All right, I gave you the figures. And then from there, if we cannot form a higher high over the local high right here, then we are going to roll over, and it's not going to be pretty for Bitcoin or the crypto market. A lot of cryptocurrencies are vertical right now. A lot of them are. You got like Neo, you got like EOS, you got like Litecoin, just, I mean, you name it, and they're all pretty much vertical. There have been some massive moves in the market. Now with vertical price movement, you do have retracements, and you can just see that. Vertical price movement, retracement, vertical price movement, retracement, vertical price movement, retracement, vertical price movement, retracement. No retracement yet. No retracement yet. The question is, the clock is ticking. What time is going to be the retracement time? And I do think we're getting very close to that area. Even if we do break out, I do think the upside is going to be somewhere possibly around here. If we get a nice sustained breakout, we could see about 95 to 9,600 on the Bitfinex exchange for Bitcoin. Right above there is where price should run out of energy and then start to head down into the corrective move, obviously signifying we have a higher high. And then the question is, do we put in the higher low above 6,400 and then change the whole market, finishing out a rounded bottom, which is a sign of a continuation or a change in market. At this point in time, I would take it as a change in market, and then we would therefore have a bull market in Bitcoin starting that more than likely will last the rest of the year, possibly into the new year. It just depends on exactly what happens. So we can only take it day by day. I'm not here, I did not create this channel to give like pie in the sky figures to tell you it's going to go to 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 by the end of the year. I highly doubt we're going to see radical price movement like that. That stage happened back here. After a bubble pops, right? After the euphoric stage, the bubble pops, the market then starts to normalize. Normalization are slow, steady increases. So higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, like something you would see in the stock market, something you would see in the fiat market, etc. So something just very nice and subtle, but obviously we're going up higher and higher and higher. So we're changing the market direction. So that's why I think that we need to break this area. We need to put in a higher low, and then that's obviously going to signify that we got the rounded bottom and the market is changing direction. So those are the figures for tonight. We're going to see what happens. I gave everybody the figures to look for if the correction does happen. I gave you the figures to look for the breakout if that does happen as well too. Hopefully I'm covering both sides in these videos. I don't care. Like, obviously one side's going to be right? And that's not going to stroke my ego. That's not the point in these videos. These are for educational purposes so people can make better decisions on whatever side you're playing, okay? So I'm giving you my analysis. I'm sharing both sides. You do with it what you want. Like I said, this is not investment advice. If you need something like that, I do have that at my site, geometriccharts.com. I do provide analysis, daily analysis, or an intraday analysis for cryptocurrencies, stocks, some Forex as well, and commodities too. So if you're interested in that, you can visit my site. You can also visit my site, and I would highly suggest you join the free Slack channel at the bottom of geometriccharts.com. There are my links to my social media accounts and my link to my free Slack channel that is cryptocurrency based. It's about 270 members now, people from all over the world. Everybody's extremely helpful. Everybody's extremely friendly. People share their opinions, analysis, with their charts, and also news too. So it's great. You're always kind of in touch as long as you're part of that group. And I'm really appreciative of how it's grown, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. And it's just a great community for anybody interested in cryptocurrency, or whether you're new or whether you're tenured. It's just a nice area to be with like-minded people. So again, you can visit geometriccharts.com. At the bottom, my social media links and my link to my Slack channel. I hope everybody has a great night or a great day, depending on where you are in the world. We should have an answer very soon with this market that's ultimately going to tell us whether this was just one big manipulation or this is the change in the Bitcoin market. So again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. I do appreciate your subscriptions. If you do like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to everybody tomorrow.